Meet Ambe. His brief life was one that many youths in Cameroon now live. As you can see, he was a young man, but now he's clearly dead. So let's go back in time to see the events that led to his death. Born and raised in downtown Bamenda in the northwest region of Cameroon, Ambe had a normal, average Cameroonian childhood. Though he always felt subjugated by the powers that be, these feelings did not stop him from pursuing his studies up to the level of a master's degree. After an exhaustive and unsuccessful search for a job, Ambe was forced to settle for the position of a primary school teacher for lack of better opportunity. His accumulated animosity for local authority reached its climax when he lost his parents, siblings, and home on the same day.
Come with us, madam.
Take me to your commanding officer. But please, leave my children in peace.
Cut bullshit!
Convinced that state authorities were responsible for a significant loss, Ambe vowed to revenge his grief on the powers that be. Void of a home and family, the young man was left with less of a choice but to seek refuge with the local militia which promised food, shelter, and companionship. Ideally, Ambe was in union with a group at war with the government which he despised so much. Now the young man was in the position of seeking the revenge which he so longed for. In less than no time, the one-time school teacher became an expert killer. The adrenaline rush from the first kill did nothing but leave him thirsty for more. Before the man knew it, his hunger for revenge and justice had evolved to a lifestyle of lawlessness and no remorse. Far from an individual seeking earnest justice through revenge, Ambe exploited the power of his gun to acquire anything which he required. Theft, kidnapping, murder, and witchcraft were just a few escapades which kept the man busy. Like any normal human being, Ambe was born with a conscience. However, one unfortunate incident led him to ignore his conscience to the point that he became deaf to it. Just like water in a perforated barrel, the lust for sin never reaches its brim. Nonetheless, when sin is fully grown, it always leads to death. Unfortunately for Ambe, his sin was fully grown, so the lifestyle he lived finally caught up with him.
This was all for nothing.
According to Ambe, he fought for a just cause. Consequently, he adopted the philosophy that whatever he did to further the cause was right with the Most High. The man chose to ignore his depravities and atrocities by assuming that he was fighting on the righteous side of a God-ordained war. Little did he know that there is a way which seems right to a man, but the end of it is the ways of death. How I wish someone told him,
"Beloved, never avenge yourselves, but leave it to the wrath of God, for it is written, vengeance is mine, I will repay, says the Lord."
If only he knew that for freedom, Christ has set us free, he wouldn't have carried a weapon around claiming to be a freedom fighter. Ambe's fate is one that many have fallen victim to. Like most of us, the young man had grown to be a modest, law-abiding citizen. However, one unfortunate incident led him down the road of ultimate death. The man could have been chanced to be reunited with his family in a world which surpasses our present in many incomprehensible ways. However, that will surely not be the case. There is no room for freedom in the midst of sin. No amount of bloodshed can acquire actual freedom, but whom the Son sets free is free indeed. Rather than die for man's cause spearheaded from Norway, I suggest you seek the life without flaws for the sake of Yahweh. Seek wisdom, my brother, and remember, the truth shall set you free. The truth shall set you free.